can you make a spell to make you more athletic? And this was asked a few times. I'm not sure if it was by the same person, but I can try and do that because I would love to be more athletic too. I'm not very athletic, if you don't know that. So yeah, I'll look into that. Sounds very interesting. I know someone was talking about gymnastics and they want to be better at gymnastics and be more athletic. So yeah. Do you still get tingling in your back with the wingless spell? You don't, because there's really nothing growing there. Like, you don't have wings, but there are other side effects that involve tingling in other places, like the shoulders or like in the back of the head, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just the spell's process. If there's excess water in my fairy dust, should I dump it? That is definitely what I did, because it wasn't all evaporated, but it depends on how much of the fairy dust is in there once you dump out the water. If there's not enough to put into a spell, enough to have a pinch of it, then I would recommend using whatever's left and then making another batch and leaving it out to evaporate for longer. If your dog is important to you, can you use their fur as something that means something to you in the spell? And yes, you can. Fairy For Real used her dog's fur when we did the fairy spell a while back in the winter. So yeah, you can definitely use your dog's fur. And someone asked, can you do a flying tutorial with wings? And I don't have wings, so I really can't. If I ever do in the future, then I definitely Someone asked what mythical creatures exist from my knowledge, and there are quite a lot. Fairies, mermaids, pixies, elves. I'm trying to think what else. Vampires are iffy. I really don't know. If they are, I don't think it's the stereotype that everyone thinks in movies, like bats turning into humans and stuff, but I kind of am skeptical about it, and werewolves as well. So that's just to name a few. Someone wants to know what are some reliable fairy books, and I think that Confessions of a Fairy and I are going to start looking into what kind of books, because I don't remember the books that I've used in the past to do fairy research in, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I figure that out, and we'll give you some book titles that are reliable. Someone asked, do you have to be a specific weight to become a fairy and to fly? You do not. Like, you can be any weight. I weigh like 105 pounds, and I'm pretty short. So, you could weigh 80 pounds or you could weigh 150 pounds. It really doesn't matter, and that has nothing to do with anything. What happens if you use pink glitter for the pink aura? Now, a lot of you may know that you have to mix colors in order to get the pink aura. Now, if you use pink glitter, it may not do anything, or you may get the red aura. That would be the closest thing. Now, in rare occasions, you might get the pink aura with pink glitter in your fairy dust, but it's very unlikely. Now, a lot of people were confused about the purple aura, and I really don't feel like explaining all of that again, so if you want to just watch all of our videos on auras, I'm pretty sure we all have videos talking about the purple aura. And yes, it is a temporary aura, meaning that you can change to the purple aura from another aura and vice versa. Have you ever met random fairies? Yes, I have. I actually went to like this fairy meeting with a bunch of different fairies in my area a long time ago, and it was really cool. Can you die from using too much technology? No, nothing can cause your death while doing this spell other than things that could normally cause death, and it's not something that can cause death to you. Can you print out wings to use for the spell instead of drawing them? And I'm sure you can, but drawing them just makes it a lot more personal, so that's why I recommend drawing them. But if you absolutely can't draw, you could try printing out wings. Did you do any spells before you made the fairy spell? And yes, actually, I think the first spell I ever did was to be able to ride a bike, because I could not ride a bike to save my life. So I wanted a spell so I didn't have to learn how to do it. And it worked very well, and I mean, once you know how to ride a bike, you really never forget, so it came really in handy for riding bikes. Why has the spell not worked for anyone but you? I thought that this question was obviously a hater, but I just wanted to insert in here a bunch of comments I've gotten throughout since I posted my first video of people saying how the spell was successful for them. So as you can see, these are just a few of the people that commented, and you can just like pause through if you really want to read them all individually. I just wanted to speed through them, but yeah, I just had to put these in there because that person was obviously incorrect. And yeah, this is just a few of the people that commented. Because And these are just a few that I screen grabbed that I could find. There's definitely way more than that. So I just thought it was funny to get that comment. Is there a spell to get more money? And no, there's really not a spell to get more money, because money isn't something that comes from nothing. It has to be made in a factory, and you have to, I feel like money should be earned. I mean, that might be just because I have a job and I earn my own money, but I don't think there's a spell for that. Can you make a spell to make your stuffed animal come to life? And I think that there is spells for that. I can try and whip one up for you guys if you're interested in that, because I know a lot of you are at the age of having stuffed animals, and even I have some stuffed animals too, so I'll see if I can do that. What happens if you go from doing the Greek spell straight to doing the Latin spell and then straight to being human? I don't think that you can even go from a Greek fairy to a Latin fairy unless you're saying you become a Greek fairy and then reverse it, and then become a Latin fairy and then reverse it to a human, but I'm not sure how to answer that question. What aura is your favorite, red, blue, or green? And I personally would have to say green. I'm a plant lover. I love the outdoors, so that would be my favorite, and I had that one for the longest time other than the red and the blue. So yeah, I say green is my favorite aura. And then the last question that I have written down here is, can I be your friend? That was asked by so many people, and of course, you guys are all my friends, and I consider you all my friends because I talk to you guys like friends, and I think it's a really cool way that we can connect. So of course, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not sure if I split this video into 2 parts or not, but if I did, then thank you for watching both, or watching one, or whatever. But yeah, my next video is probably going to come out soon because I am feeling a lot better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!